The electrician labor rates vary considerably based on geographic location. In the Northeast, rates are similar to those found in Rochester, New York, typically ranging from $60 to $80 per hour for residential work, $70 to $100 per hour for commercial work, $80 to $120 per hour for service calls, and $100 to $150 per hour for emergency service calls. The Southeast generally sees low rates, averaging $40 to $60 per hour. The Midwest falls in the $45 to $70 per hour range. On the West Coast, electrician labor rates tend to be higher, often from $70 to $120 per hour. Several factors contribute to these variations in labor rates. Firstly, experience and qualifications play a significant role. Electricians with more extensive experience and advanced certifications typically command higher hourly rates due to their expertise and ability to handle complex projects efficiently. Secondly, location greatly influences labor costs. Metropolitan areas, with higher costs of living and greater demand for services, generally have higher electrician labor rates compared to rural areas. The type of electrical work also affects rates. Complex or specialized projects, such as industrial or commercial wiring, require specialized knowledge and equipment, leading to higher labor charges. Demand for electricians in a specific area also impacts pricing. During periods of high demand, such as construction booms or after natural disasters, electricians may increase their rates due to increased workload and limited availability. Many electricians employ different rates for various types of work to account for the unique requirements and challenges associated with each category. Residential work typically involves less complex wiring systems, smaller project scopes, and fewer stringent code requirements compared to commercial projects. As a result, residential labor rates are often lower than commercial rates. Commercial projects entail larger scales, more intricate electrical systems, and stricter adherence to building codes and regulations. The electricians working on commercial projects must possess specialized knowledge of three-phase power, industrial control systems, and other complex electrical components. The higher level of expertise and complexity involved in commercial work justifies higher labor rates. Service calls involve diagnosing and repairing electrical issues in existing systems. Electricians performing service calls must travel to the job site, troubleshoot problems, and carry a wide range of tools and materials to address various repair needs. The additional costs associated with travel, diagnosis, and potential overtime contribute to the higher rates charged for service calls. Emergency service calls demand immediate attention outside of normal business hours to address urgent electrical problems, such as power outages, downed wires, or electrical hazards. Electricians responding to emergency calls often work under pressure in challenging conditions and may need to work overtime or on weekends. The premium rates charged for emergency service calls reflect the urgency, inconvenience, and potential risks involved. Other considerations that can influence the overall cost of electrical work include discounts for multiple hours of work or ongoing contract. Some electricians offer reduced rates for larger projects that require extended periods of time to complete or for clients who retain their services on a regular basis. It is always advisable to obtain multiple quotes from different electricians before making a hiring decision. Comparing quotes from several qualified professionals allows you to assess the range of prices in your area and identify the most competitive offer. Be sure to verify that each electrician providing a quote is properly licensed, insured, and experienced in the type of work you require. Requesting a written estimate before any work commences is crucial for avoiding unexpected charges and ensuring transparency throughout the project. The estimate should clearly outline the scope of work, the materials to be used, the estimated labor costs, and any other applicable fees. Carefully review the estimate and ask questions to clarify any uncertainties before authorizing the electrician to proceed. Understanding how electrician labor rates are determined and taking proactive steps to obtain accurate quotes can help you make informed decisions and ensure you receive quality electrical services at a fair price. Some electricians charge by the job instead of by the hour. This can be beneficial for both the electrician and the person needing the electrical work. The electrician knows exactly how much money will be received for the job, and the client knows the overall cost of the project up front. If an electrician charges by the hour, the client may be concerned about the time it takes to complete the job and the overall cost. Charging by the job promotes efficiency. Electricians working on a fixed-price contract are incentivized to complete the work quickly and efficiently, maximizing their profit margin. This can lead to faster project completion times and reduced overall costs for the client. Clear expectations are set. A fixed-price contract establishes clear expectations regarding the scope of work, the materials to be used, and the final price. This reduces the risk of misunderstandings or disputes between the electrician and the client. Cost control is easier with a fixed-price contract. Clients know the total cost of the project upfront, making it easier to budget and manage expenses. There are no surprises or unexpected charges at the end of the job. Risk is shared. By agreeing to a fixed price, the electrician assumes some of the risk associated with unforeseen challenges or delays. If the project takes longer than expected or requires additional materials, the electrician is responsible for covering those costs. Flexibility may be limited. Fixed-price contracts may not be suitable for projects where the scope of work is not clearly defined or is likely to change. If the client requests changes or additions to the original plan, the electrician may need to renegotiate the contract or charge extra fees. Detailed scope of work is a necessity with fixed-price contracts. Electricians must carefully assess the project requirements and accurately estimate the time, materials, and labor involved. Underestimating the scope of work can lead to financial losses for the electrician. Change orders can be disruptive. Changes to the original scope of work may require change orders, which can be time-consuming and disruptive to the project schedule. Communication is important. Open communication between the electrician and the client is essential for addressing any concerns or issues that arise during the project. Some areas are more or less expensive. For example, an electrician working in Manhattan may have to pay substantially more for parking and gas.